for Los Angeles. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Los Angeles trails by 3. Here's Van Exel. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Exel's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. Looking at the game for Wilkins, he has 9 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Barry's checked in for Jones. Here's Van Exel. He's got 8.
They're using this full court pressure right now, looking to create some turnover.
Good D by Wilkins.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And again, Chicago, no good. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Jefferson sends it back. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Fox. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And that is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, and this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Thompson dishes to Rose. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead. It's tipped, stolen by Thompson. Rose gets the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Chicago.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Van Exel passes to Campbell. And the shot no good, a bit short. Chicago leading by 9. Rose kicks to Anthony. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's now 7 points for Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. That's good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Rebound by Van Exel.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
With a step back, Chicago grabs the miss. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Rose. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Kobe Bryant with a beautiful pass that time.
The drive by Anthony. No good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Bryant, and Butler sends it back. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. What a play! Simply drains it in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Chicago as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Kobe is out there with Blunt. Then there's Van Exel. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the 2-guard. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Chicago leading by 13. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And that one's good. And Chicago leads by 17.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Rejected by Nowitzki. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Jones, that's for 2. Los Angeles with another miss. Jones has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Wilkins dishes the Wall. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles trails by 17. Van Exel passes to Blunt. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Chicago with the ball. It's Wall with the drive. Nowitzki outside. 11 feet away. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago.
Andre Drummond.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And here is Van Exel. Jones for 3. Allen with the rebound.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Los Angeles on D. It's a 6. Whoa! Woo. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Drummond.
Paul Millsap.
Chicago leading by 18. Here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Van Exel no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Corey Blount. That's his first.
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ori comes in for Blount. And it's Fox in for Bryant. And Chicago also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And Wall kicks to Nowitzki. And again, no good by Chicago. Los Angeles trails by 20. Here's Fox, rejected by Wall. Thompson against Fox. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Al Jefferson, he's checked in for Chicago. Anthony comes in for Wilkins.
Al Jefferson. Carmelo Anthony.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Jefferson kicks to Thompson. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
3 from the inbound, and he gets the bucket. And Chicago leads by 21.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Wall, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wall's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Van Exel against Wall. Anthony on the double team. All sorts of time. Here's Fox, and Jefferson sends it back. Wall against Van Exel. It's stolen by Jones.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Wall. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Campbell, he's checked in for O'Neal. Blount comes in for Ori. Ryan, he's checked in for Jones. And Barry subbed in for Van Exel. Leonard dishes to Butler. Howard down after the assist, led him into the lane.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here is Los Angeles now. The drive by Bryant. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Outside Rose. Drummond up top. Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Blount. Finished off the break.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And it's Rose penetrating. With the shot. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's